So I'm a Brit who's living in Finland. I've been here now for 4 years. And one of the things about Finns, and indeed all nationalities, is that they have ideas about themselves. So if you talk to a Finn and ask them about, what Finns are like, they'll say that Finns are very quiet and shy people, and they like silence a lot. The truth, however, is slightly different. So last Friday, I went along to the local ice hockey team that plays in the top division in Finland for a local derby. Pori's team, Porin Ässät, Porin Ässät, were playing their rivals Rauman Lukko, Rauman Lukko, and the atmosphere was quite electric. So there's several things that's distinctive about Pori's ice hockey. It's often said that it's the best atmosphere in the whole of the Finnish league. And I think one of the main reasons for that is that along one side of the stadium, it's all standing. And that obviously helps. Low season ticket prices, €169 for the whole season, 30 games at home, exceptional value for money. So cash isn't stopping people from attending the games. Quite raucous behaviour there. So people are just allowed to do whatever they want, more or less, within reason. And one of the things that's funny is that even before the game started, the referees come out and they get roundly booed by the Pori crowd. It's just a tradition. The next thing that happens in these derby games is really quite special. So like other countries, Finland is divided internally into counties, regions. And the region that Pori's in and Rauma is called Satakunta. And basically it's, I think you'd say fair to say Pori was an industrial city. Still a lot of industry goes on now. It's also a strong tradition of agriculture. And Pori's got this, the whole of Satakunta actually has got this, they're not very politically correct here. Let's just put it that way. So anyway, there's a regional anthem for Satakunta. So I think it's absolutely fantastic that there's been, if you look at lots of countries around the world, there's this push, isn't there, to try to make people ashamed of their country, ashamed of their past. And basically what you've got in Pori in particular is people push back against this massively. And they have a very, very strong allegiance, not just to Finland, but to even to this region, Satakunta. So you can see this is the regional national anthem is sung before the game starts.
Siellä kartaa taivon ranta, salo sininen. Siellä Satakunnan kansa tyhjänä kyntää aurallansa maata isien. Täällä muinoitain ja toimin raatoi rauhan mies. Luonnon voitti loitsuvoimin, syndyt syvät ties. Kasvun kotipelto kantoi, raatajalle onnen antoi lämmin koti.
So just to interrupt here, the final verse is like very, very powerful. And this song was written in 1912. So this was at the time when Finland was still part of Russia and under Russian kind of oppression, I suppose you'd call it. Before that, Finland also had to wrestle for some sort of freedom from Swedish rule. So Finland's still a relatively new country, and Finns have always had to fight for their freedom. And there's a certain defiance about Finns. They're very, very, very independent people, and I think a lot of that comes from their history. And you can hear this very, very defiant tone in the last verse of this song.
Koska Suomen viljelystä uhkaa sorron yö. Häätämään käy hävitystä täällä kansan työ. Nouse satakunnan kansa entisellä voimallansa.
Ja onneksi olkoon nimittäin Miinalla on syntymäpäivä.
So for the benefit of my British audience who probably don't know this, but ice hockey, there's actually 3 periods. So in the first intermission, there's some live music put on for people to listen to, which is quite nice.
Som kehän kärkes kunnan tie, joku päivä on käänteen, koska siihen metsämiehen.
Eli jo näyttää 17, 20. Kalajan kummiyritys on.
Something to watch out for in this next clip is just what it's like to be a child growing up in Finland in 2024 and the amount of freedom that young people still have here in Finland that's just disappeared from places like England under the guise of child protection, which should really be called child abuse, because if you remove freedom from a young person, they're never going to grow and develop into being functional adults. So here you can, obviously for me, I'm 59, so I can remember this was what my childhood was like. I was allowed to roam about and just have fun with my friends from a very, very early age.
Mistä tähän kulkin, en joudun unohduksen kaapun.
something else that I really like is that the crowd will chant "Kiitos Ässät," which basically means "Thank you, Ässät. Thank you to the players, to the team," which is great. So I hope you've liked that, just to give you a little bit of insight into real Finnish culture that still exists outside of the Helsinki region. And yeah, that's all I want to say today. So God bless.